What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot, and today we are going to talk about more in-hand pictures of the Studio Series 86 Soundwave. Now we get to see some of the parts more up close this time. We are also going to see some little quick videos, no audio from the person, I guess, that has this, of the cassettes, and then another quick video of some of the articulation of the Studio Series 86 Soundwave. Now, I do see a few things that I like about what I see so far, though the waist is kind of weird. It's got like those things, I don't know, like its waist is weird. I don't know. I gotta look at the picture and maybe it's not transformed all the way. But besides that, it's got a nice blue color. You know, it's almost like a toy blue, because sometimes, like I said, in the cartoon Soundwave could be almost like Sound Blaster if you're not paying attention, but it's just that deeper navy blue color that I always like. But this does look good. You know, I know people don't like the clear chest. Love the clear chest. Love the animation type Decepticon symbol. We needed that on Megatron Hasbro, but on SS86 Megatron. But anyway, so far we're gonna look at a few other things. Arm covers, the legs are solid. But you know, I'm gonna say there's some things I still like about you know, the Netflix, you know, Earthrise, whatever. But here we're going to look at this little quick video of the slide video that they have of the cassettes without the weapons on. They look weird, but I'll still like them. Now, here's a video of the articulation showing that he has open and closing hands. He also has the backpack like the original Soundwave. You know, in the toy, you could store like supposed to be like batteries. Now you could pop off the shoulder cannon. Doesn't look like it pivots. I can't really tell. But also here you could put in the, you know, the blaster, and of course it slides in and out. Now that's the same thing that was done with Siege Soundwave. There's the opening and closing of the chest. It doesn't go too much into articulation. And here's Alchemist Prime, aka Macca Adams. And you know, they're gonna put them boy next to each other to show the size. So yeah, now that we know Soundwave is 6.5 inches, which is the same size as Earthrise Prime and Earthrise Megatron. Actually, Earthrise Megatron is 6.5. I think Optimus Prime is like 6.4. It's very, very minute, very similar to what we have now, where Optimus Prime is 7.4 and Megatron is 7.5. But everything else below him, like the Seekers, Soundwave, they are 6 inches. Now that extra 0.5 will give them more height to bring them in line to Megatron, and that makes more sense. You know, of course, the Decepticons are just way bigger than the Autobots. There's like very few Autobots that are really like their size. And believe it or not, that's Blaster. But even then, Blaster was still too tall. See, y'all gotta understand that the 6.5 inches, I told y'all this over and over and over again, that Prime and Megatron was 6.5 inches for decades. Now, since 06, when Classics came out, do you know what size they were? 6.4, actually 6.4 inches. When Siege and Earthrise Prime came out, 6.5. Siege and Earthrise Megatron, 6.5. They were always too short. And y'all didn't pay attention to it because you listen to y'all listen to Fluff. So when you listen to Fluff, you don't really understand, you know, like measuring weight. You know, Dennis Moulton gives you weight. I mean, you know, you get an education. You know how much your toys weigh. You know how tall your toys are. But yet, y'all want to... But anyway, yes, they were too small. So I used to talk, and I advocated in my videos that Prime and Megatron need to be bigger, and Hasbro answered 7.5 inches. And that's a good spot for being the leaders of each faction. So Soundwave being brought up in height would be better, because Soundwave, I think, is like 6 inches. Yeah, he's not quite tall enough to match to Megatron. Megatron's towering over the Seeker. On my shelf, they're literally towering over the Seeker, Soundwave, everybody right now. It's almost as if we need to upscale Soundwave and Astro Train. Wait a minute. Maybe, just maybe, we may be getting... I don't know. I got to think about that. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Anyway, Soundwave looks great. I like the Soundwave. I'm going to get the Soundwave. No, I don't do pre-orders because that's stupid. I'm not going to get myself caught up for something that's not going to be out for months. When it drops, I'll know how to get it. This is Super Robot Ed, bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.